You're listening to The Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge. Some of the material in The Dean Blundell Show is not suited for all audiences. Listener discretion is strongly advised.
Hey everyone, it's Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters.
Hi, this is Christopher Lloyd.
Jason Sudeikis.
Lou Ferrigno.
Hi, this is Adrian Grenier.
Jason Mewes.
Hi, I'm Sean William Scott.
Hi, I'm Rick Mercer.
Yeah, dude, what's up? This is Steve-O.
This is Gilbert Gottfried.
Marcus from Mumford & Sons.
Hey, this is Doug Gilmore.
This is Dancing Monkey, Jay Baruchel.
When I'm not making hit records,
When I'm not hunting quail,
jerking long balls into the stands at the Raptors Center,
Sleeping in a pool of vomit.
doing hot yoga,
Playing professional ice hockey.
I'm hanging out with the guys from the Dean Blundell Show.
And I was drunk enough not to care. Woo!
The biggest a**holes in Toronto.
That's what makes me happy.
The Dean Blundell Show.
Happier than a one-legged pig on a fishing trip.
but I'd rather mow my lawn.
The Dean Blundell Show. 102.1 something. Edge. Woo!
Internet dating largely for losers. But imagine if you had to like resort to internet dating and then you got hit up by like senior citizens. Hey, seriously. Which is the case we're just talking because it happened to a friend of yours.
Yeah, one of my good friends insists on being on an online dating site, which I told her is not.
Is
a
she
good
ugly?
thing. She's not. I don't know what she's doing.
Let's be serious here,
She's
Adwoa.
no-
I know you. She's listening. Is she Is she?
No, she's not.
Like
she's
a
not
4 or
ugly
5
at all.
out of 10.
No, she's probably 7.
You got
7.
a big dumper.
No,
Oh,
she's got a small waist.
did you hear that? Did you hear the trepidation?
No, I had to think.
This is. I'll tell you what this means. I'm going to translate it
Oh,
from
my
friend to
goodness.
not friend speak. A friend would say, "No." If you translate it, it means, yeah, it's not that good. She's got
No.
a big bucket.
She doesn't have a big bucket.
But what happened to her? That was my
So
point.
so basically, she is on Match.com. And so she's on there, and they give you 20 matches, I guess, every day. I don't know how this works. She was telling me. And one of her matches was this man who reached out to her. 73-year-old dude from Elliott Lake. He's enjoying life.
Oh, yeah.
He's in great shape.
Fishes.
And he's 73.
Oh, you serious? Did he send you his profile? Did you get?
Oh,
his
yeah.
profile? Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
did.
yeah,
No
yeah.
way. Read it. You
He
got to
looks-
read it.
oh, I'm gonna read it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna
Read. Let me see a picture.
I'm gonna read this gem to you.
Is there a picture?
Oh yeah, he's a beauty.
Oh, come on.
He's hot sauce over here. Look at this.
Look
at this stud.
He's 73.
He's
and
73.
He appears to be a AIDS / victim.
He believes in women world resources. He lives to embrace various virtues. He's looking for a woman aged 18 to 35.
What 73-year-old burn victim isn't looking for a chick who's between the ages of 18 to 35?
He's in great shape for his age.
He looks to be.
And the kicker?
Yeah.
He's looking to start a family.
Oh, no. Get out of here.
I wish I was kidding.
Get out of here.
I wish I was kidding. He's looking to start
Did
a
your
family.
friend respond? How old's your friend?
She's 33.
Okay,
Same
so
age.
he's 40 years older than her. He lives in Elliott Lake.
Yes.
And he's looking to start a family with a woman between the ages of 18 to 35.
Yes. Because he's young at heart.
Is your friend a loose living woman? Is she whorish?
No.
Once again, let me translate that. Yeah, she gets down.
On occasion.
Yeah. She's had a few randoms, hasn't she?
She's had a few.
Yeah, there you go. See, you can't mess with me.
But she hasn't had a few 73-year-olds. She hasn't tapped into that territory
Well,
yet.
judging by what you're explaining to me about her already, sounds like he's not completely off the
No,
radar.
Gee, are you crazy?
What's the oldest guy you've done?
The oldest?
Yeah, the biggest age difference.
Probably like 5 years.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, you swing it right in there. Eh? It's in your wheelhouse. You want someone that's kind of around your age.
Someone around my age. Younger. I've done like younger.
How much younger?
Oh.
Like, don't say under 18.
No,
good.
not under 18. That's jailbait.
No kidding. For real. It's not even a saying.
That's
You're
a full
going
on.
to jail.
That's a fetus. That's a full on
jailbait.
fetus.
No, under 18.
Well, probably the youngest.
Yeah.
Like 21.
And how old were you?
I was probably 30.
Did it suck?
Yeah, a little bit.
See? Yeah,
a little bit.
guys don't know. Young guys don't know.
No.
But you probably taught them all kinds of
But
stuff.
the children love me. I don't know.
The young men.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're like a cougar.
I don't know. But they think that I'm 24.
But you see, well, you do look. You look very, very young. You got a great body.
Yeah.
Your boobs are still right around where they should be.
They're not rocking the waist, no?
No. So you could feasibly cross that line. This guy,
That's
far
why.
too old. 73 is too old.
Wait.
How much of a loser did she feel like when she opened that up?
Her message was, is this for real?
Yeah.
Is this my life?
It's for real. A 73-year-old guy wants to
Yeah.
pick up your girlfriend on Lava Life
Yeah.
or whatever, Match.com.
He basically said that.
I'm into breathing.
Derek, take a look at this.
Yeah, you gotta look at that. This 73-year-old guy hit up her girlfriend on
Yeah.
Match.com.
Look at him. He's a stud.
I guess I've never considered that. Ballsy, eh? That guy's got some big, long balls,
Yeah.
that old guy.
He must feel really good about it.
I
He
just said this. She must feel like a complete loser.
He's looking to fund it too. He'll like.
Oh, really?
pay
What does
for-
it say?
Yeah.
He said he'll pay for
Yeah,
everything.
he'll financially support her for the relocation costs.
Well, what is he? Is he buying a
don't know.
business?
I don't know what he's doing. This guy's creepy.
Oh, you're gonna have to cover my relocation costs.
Definitely.
She's not an employee. He's looking for love.
He's feeling a little bit chimo-ish to me, but
Yeah, Chimo. I learned about what that meant. Yeah.
draw your own conclusions.
Yeah, I know what it is. Very, very young. He's very old. She's very young. He would be considered a Chimo.
Chimo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Yeah.
These acronyms.
Could finish it with Lester.
The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1 The Edge.
This is your Edge. Hold it. Files with Dean Blundell on the Edge.
I'm still reading this Match.com thing of the 73-year-old guy that contacted the 30-year-old chick that's friends with Adwoa from Elliott Lake. He is awesome.
He's a hot piece of ace.
Yeah, he goes, hi, you are welcome to contact me for a chat. Cleanrecordcanadian.ca, which means he hasn't been arrested.
Congratulations.
I can't believe you got to put that on there when you're looking for love.
Yes, you
I'm
do.
looking for love, so you need to know everything. And one of the things is I got a clean record. How attractive is that?
Finally.
Are you attracted to a man with no criminal record?
73 looking to start a family.
Yeah, he is. He's 73, it says, dude. Looking to start a family. Another one. I've already started several.
Why don't I finish this one, though?
Ballsy, though, on the guy, hey?
Yeah.
Very ballsy.
Hey, did you guys hear about Anderson Cooper?
Oh, what?
What happened to him?
Is he in Portugal
nothing.
again?
Yeah, no. Gay rave. He got a bunch of poop in his eye. Figured I'd just be the person to say it now. Okay, I mean sunburn from the water in his eyes. Just his eyes got sunburned. A Nebraska man was arrested after trying to give his late ex-wife a bad going-away present, impersonating a funeral director trying to retrieve the ring he gave her for their wedding.
Oh,
Wow.
It's awesome.
now where is that thing?
What happened to her? She died. Oh, the bitch just got my ring. No. Terry Kurtzhall, who was employed as a mortician in the 90s before his license was revoked on grounds of improper behavior. If you get fired because you cannot behave properly around dead people, you are not fit to work at all.
Agreed.
Exactly.
An employee at the facility said they saw him make off with some jewelry he pulled off of his ex-wife's dead finger before she was going to be embalmed. They contacted police. They grabbed the video and they contacted him, and he's like, yeah, that was mine. I gave that to her like 40 years ago. I'm just taking mine back.
I didn't give it to her. I loaned it to her.
Yeah. Yeah, no one ever knows if these things work out. She did. That's what he said.
Really?
Yeah, police said, quote, he told us, quote, she dead. She ain't need this no more.
Can't take it with you.
It's true.
It is true.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to go to something.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it was worth, of course, a whopping $500. So,
Oh, wow.
wow.
Big dollars. Big dollars there.
yeah, that's huge money. And then crazy.
Weird.
Yeah, woman in Pennsylvania charged with allegedly cutting her boyfriend after he tried to leave her apartment with her last beer.
Oh, wow.
Vanessa Robinson's behind bars on aggravated assault charges after cops said her and her boyfriend got into it. James Gallone got into a fight with her in the apartment. See, he went over to the fridge after they were arguing and grabbed the last Colt 45.
That's insult to injury right
It's
there.
in here. It's
Wow.
in here. I have never
45.
seen I don't mind the odd beer.
Yeah.
I wouldn't stab anyone over a Colt 45.
No. Of all beers.
Maybe an Amsterdam, maybe some Canadian.
Yeah. Maybe a Stella.
Maybe a Stella. Maybe a Blue.
Maybe a Blue.
Yeah, maybe a Bud. Bud Light Lime.
Yeah.
Maybe a Pabst Blue. Yeah.
Pabst Smear Blue Ribbon. Yeah.
Always good.
I'd slap someone for a Pabst. I don't know if I'd stab him. But. Anyway, that's when apparently she got all pissed off. She told the police, though, that before she stabbed him, he also took the last piece of bacon.
He's double whammy.
Oh, so that's what really pissed her off. She grabbed a kitchen knife and plunged it into his arm. Ow! Oh, man!
Oh, my gosh. Was it a butter knife?
Yeah.
Oh, my. That's force.
Butter knife.
And patrons at a Florida Walmart would have much rather gotten lumps of coal than the holiday gifts bestowed by one shopper who drove around the parking lot, throwing her own poop at their cars.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to drive and throw poop.
It's hard to poop and drive and throw poop, yeah. Deborah Brinkman came to the store armed with a pile of paper towels filled with her poop.
Oh.
She proceeded to tool around the perimeter of the parking lot, throwing them at other vehicles until police arrived. At that point, she gunned the engine and tried to run one of the deputies over after being nearly boxed in at a nearby restaurant. She was arrested. She appeared visibly intoxicated.
Huh.
Oh, you think?
Smiling and waving at the officers as they arrested her.
Have some poop.
It's on me. No, it's on you. It's on you.
You know, it's funny when you hear stories like this. Yeah. It's just how the whole idea started always fascinates me. Yeah. You know what I think I'm gonna do?
I'm just gonna.
I did not get a parking spot there the other day, and I was furious. What I think I'll do is I'll spend a couple days pooping, put it in some paper towel.
Scotty's.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hot dog.
I am on to something. Those are your Edgefiles, whatever the hell day it is in December, the year 2012.
The Edgefiles on 102.1 The Edge.
What's up, everybody? This is Steve-O, and you're listening to Dean Blundell on 102.1 The Edge. Yeah.
Time for your phone calls. Hi, The Edge. Hello. Oh, wrong one. Hi, The Edge.
Good morning, Dean.
Hey, brother. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, man?
Good.
Okay, I'm just calling to, you're talking about end of the world and all that other junk. What do you know about the Anunnaki?
I know it tastes great with soy sauce.
Yeah, well, I was just freaking out on something on the internet about the Anunnaki. It was on YouTube. It's Anunnaki, why they came here, like why they came to Earth and what they are looking for. And it's just...
Who is it? I don't even know what that means, sir. And are you talking about those like 7 feet aliens that people think that started the world?
No. Those are not Sumerians. There's something else.
Yeah, Sumerians.
They're Nords. Those guys are Nords.
All right.
These Anunnaki, these are the guys that are responsible for everything, apparently. And Darwin's evolution, his theory, it's all wrong.
Yeah, well,
because they have all these skeleton heads, but then ours is different, right?
I know, bud.
Like skulls.
I know. Just let me just stop. You sound like you do a lot of internet reading.
But I've been going crazy the past couple weeks.
Yeah,
man.
listen to me. I want you to calm down. First of all, what's your name? What's your name?
It's Murray.
Okay, do you smoke a lot of weed?
No.
Do you drink a lot?
I quit. I
quit
everything.
But you used
to start again because it's Christmas holiday, brother.
No, but listen, I wanted to tell you something. Is that the biggest problem with this whole end of the world crap?
Yeah.
Are that good people like yourself are wrapped up in trying to figure out what no one knows. Because here's the truth. Here's the truth of the matter. Nobody knows.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's just, you know what I mean? What if, then you know what I mean? Then you know.
Well, you can what if all day, though. I can what if Christy Turlington fell face down on my crotch. I can what if I dropped my keys and my pants fell down and Sean was right behind me. What if a shark jumped out of the water and killed? Like, we can what if. I find it far more easy to believe. This is the truth, and I really mean this. And I hope everybody that's freaked out about the end of the world.
I'm not freaked out about it.
You said you're freaking out for 2 weeks.
I just man. That's all. That's
all right, brother. All right.
You know what I mean?
But you know what? The best thing anybody could do, it's like diagnosing yourself on the internet. Go to the internet with any ache or pain, you got cancer. And then you're going to figure out what kind of cancer you have, and then you're going to start telling your family you love them and giving away your stuff, and pretty soon you figure out, oh, no, I had a sore neck. I slept wrong. Basically, the internet is full of stuff to scare the hell out of people, and the truth of the matter is the world will not end in 21 days or whatever it is now.
No, there's no way. It's probably like another 140 million years, brother.
If there are aliens out there that settled this earth, I would love to see one of them or like a. There's no in evolution. You know, who knows if that? I don't know. I don't have any of those answers. What I can tell you this is that every single day people spend worrying about what's going to happen is lost.
Yeah.
You gotta go enjoy yourself. Go get wasted. Go find a random.
I just want some of their stash, brother.
Everybody freaks.
Everyone.
No need. Hey, The Edge.
Hi, good morning.
Hey.
I had a confession to make. I did something bad to a friend a long time ago. Well, not a friend, an acquaintance.
What happened?
Well, he really pissed me and this guy off this one day, so we're thinking, what could we do to him? And we went upstairs to his washroom and grabbed his toothpaste and put some stuff in it.
Man stuff?
Man stuff.
In the toothpaste?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's hard
then
to do.
A couple days later, we saw him and he said, "Hey, boy, aren't those the whitest teeth you ever came across?"
Oh, nice. Not nice.
What a great long way to go for a joke.
It was.
Hi, The Edge.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Okay, what's up?
Not much. It's Dean?
Yeah, man.
How's it going, Diener?
Dude!
Hey, I got a comment on that last guy who was talking about losing 2 weeks over some nonsense reading on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got too much time, man.
Yeah, but you know what, people? It's funny. It's so prevalent to scare people. Fear is one of the greatest reasons for people that get anxious. Anxiety is bred by fear. So what people do is perpetuate fear, meaning they try and scare you on purpose so they can make you feel worried, so they can get you on side. That's all religion does. That's all this end of the world crap's for. Mm-hmm. I can guarantee you, December 22nd, I'm going to wake up hungover to the tits. But I'm going to wake up. Do you understand that, everybody?
Yep.
You're going to be fine. We watched this tsunami happen in Indonesia where, close to 500,000 people died.
Exactly.
That's the kind of stuff that's going to happen. And it's going to happen in all kinds of different places. You're probably going to see weird stuff. What is it? I don't know. When's it going to happen? I don't know. But it stands to reason if that happens, it's going to happen again.
Yep.
And if that happens, it could happen here. Who knows?
We're an overpopulated planet, so anytime
Exactly.
anything happens, it's going to take out some people.
Yeah, it's like God's rake.
Yeah, it's
If
Trying
there
to
is
even
one.
things out.
Yeah, if there's God, Buddha, Moses, I don't. Someone's rake.
Yeah.
deity.
Hi, The Edge.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
If the Mayans predicted the end of the world, and they knew everything, how come they didn't see the Spanish coming?
That's true. And the flu. And syphilis.
You guys, no one said anything about this.
Is that a good point or what?
Yeah, it's a
Really
great,
good point.
Great point.
Yeah, have
So
yourself a
true.
good day.
Very true.
Yeah. Always say
Can
that.
predict that.
We predict the end of the world in 2012. Whoa, who's at the door? The Spanish.
Spaniards.
Sorry.
Got an email from Travis. He said, "Good morning, Dean. First, your show's great. I commute to Guelph TO daily basis. Laugh out loud in the car. May I ask you a favor? Look into why the teachers are striking before blaming them. Bill 115 and the tactics of the government are the real issue. Also, research Bill C-377, both sides of the opinion. and decide how you would react if your career in association was under scrutiny and persecution. Thanks again for starting my days off with a laugh, Travis. Travis. While I appreciate you not calling me an effing moron and saying I need to stick up for teachers, I do know what's in both bills. And I'm the end of line kind of guy. So I get to the end of the line, the end result, and then I make an opinion. And the end result is this, is that so this morning, it was just announced this morning, that all elementary schools, public elementary schools, are going to have a one-day strike between now and Christmas. All of them.
Wow.
Someone sent me a note of all the stuff that's been canceled because of the lack of negotiating with the government. So how little Snowflake Jimmy and Snowflake Susie aren't going to get to do their Christmas concerts. So that's one thing, right? And that's whatever. They're put. Teachers, by and large, that agree wholeheartedly with this are pussies generally. Mm-hmm. I can't wait for these letters to start today.
Pussies. Did you hear that?
Yeah, a bunch of pussies. So, and a lot of them that don't want to work, that have been working for a long time.
Exactly.
These public school, elementary school teachers that are so behind this. A lot of you aren't, but the driving force behind the people that seem to wholeheartedly agree with this, I would imagine, are probably tired and fairly lazy at this point. So canceling volleyball's right up their alley.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to do any extra.
I'd rather head to Colonel Mustard's for 25-cent draft. So there's that one thing. The other thing is this. These rolling strikes. If teachers, the good teachers, that seem to think educating our youth and doing the job they applied to do, were trained to do, wanted to do, dreamed to do, if they go and cross the picket line at all, or if they don't show up, they get blacklisted. They said they're going to name names and publish names and humiliate them. It says it in a document, so I'm not making this up.
Yeah.
And they're going to fine them each $500. So let me ask you something, teachers. Turn this music off. It's too goofy. It's too goofy for how serious this biznatch is. So teachers, let me ask you a quick question. First of all, have any of your students walk up to you and said, "Good morning, Mr. or Mrs. Liar"? Because now they can add bully to the mix. Mm-hmm. What you have tried to teach children and eliminate from your school system, bullying, forcibly getting people to do what they don't want to do, trying to have their own mind and their own opinion, trying to be their own human being at little. These are the smallest of the kids. These are the most impressionable of the kids. High school students can walk by your picket line and hork on you if they like. These kids, all they want to do is go have their snack and learn about the letter A. Mm-hmm. However, you are going to do exactly. You're going to bully fellow teachers if they don't agree. You're going to fine fellow teachers if they don't agree. You're going to publish names of people that don't really agree with what you want for yourselves, which is, it gets me every time. Which is, and this is the root of it. The problem here isn't what teachers have had taken away. It's the fact that they had it so good for so long, and then someone said, "Hold it, the sick days, no, not so much. We got to do a pay freeze, okay? Because the province is in trouble." I know McGinty's an idiot. I get it. He's a huge douchehole. And if you're mad at him, be mad at him. But for you to turn around and punch these kids in the face like this is the biggest pussy move of all time. And all you are, I agree, a bully and a liar and a loser. That's what you are. You hold children hostage for your personal benefit, or because your ego's bruised that they took away your right to strike and you're going to do it anyway. Go ahead and do it. We'll just draw our opinions about you. And then I'll make sure I perpetuate those opinions as long as I can. You are the most selfish group of people I have ever met. And as a single father that does all that stuff every day from the time I get off the radio until the time my kids are in bed at 10 o'clock, you make me sick. Oh, I want to do volleyball because I can't get more money. Ooh. Or I can't. You know what they're pissed off? They're not pissed. They say they're not pissed for not getting more money. They're pissed that they've taken away the right to strike to get more money. Our free will, our God-given right. You know what your right is? To go teach those kids, you idiots. Anyway, you can turn the music back on. That's good.
I feel like I should do one of those 80s movie slow claps for you right now.
Where the whole gym stands up.
Yep.
Like in the movie Lucas?
I don't need it. Rudy?
Rudy?
Lucas.
Lucas is great. Big head in 85.
Hi, this is actor-director Adrian Grenier. When I'm in Toronto, I listen to the Dean Blundell Show. We go for lunch and get snow cones. And sometimes, if I'm lucky, we watch Canadian TV.
The Dean Blundell Show.
Actually, nah, we don't.
On 102.1 The Edge.
And now, the Dean Blundell Show presents The Week in Review. Yes, it's true. Week in Review.
You know, reality is so much funnier than anything else. Case in point, Justin Bieber's manager, Grammy nominations came up.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber's manager's name's Scooter Braun or Brown Eye or something. So he was asked to comment on Justin Bieber not getting any Grammy nominations. And last time I checked, it's an awards show for music, not lip syncing or air guitar.
Exactly.
Right? So
exactly.
Anyway, this is what he said. The Grammys, quote, blew it. Oh, interesting, huh?
Very.
It's funny that term would come right away.
Yeah.
Out of his mouth,
Yeah, because coincidentally, that's why Justin Bieber is where he is.
Because he blew it.
Yeah. We'll ask Usher. Good one. Yeah, he did. He blew it. Yeah, congratulations.
Sure.
That's right. You got to do what you got to do.
Multiples.
Which leads us to your week in review. You make sure you pleasure her. Oh, you mean your finger? Seen ogling the statuesque stunners as he giggled along with some of his crew.
Bieber sucks!
Skunk attack.
Guys have a spank bank. Unzip his pants and pull out all of his genitals.
It's the greatest thing that ever happened in my life. I can't believe it. My daughter.
Barely gets past the pubes. Telling you he's not gay, but he's got blowies from 3 dudes.
And I'm not a scientific person, you know. Like I'm not a scientist.
Jackathon.
I've seen his butt. Combo of pink eye and bukkake. I can't even get into it.
2 steps up from being a D-bag, so.
Battle of the 60s.
Are they pussy?
Earth to Samantha.
Flat, wide, weird-looking ass.
Sorry, I'm not like
The
that.
boobs. I'm a huge
You're a
fan.
boob guy.
Very first masturbation contest. A 1-incher. Tweak, a touch, a graze.
Even a hard stare.
A hard stare?
Gay.
Gay.
Gay. Quote, I did not enjoy it, and it was bad.
Potato bugs and that with it.
Booty shaking, if you will. Spanish by injection.
Justin Bieber looks like a very well-washed lesbo.
Very well-washed.
Loosen the collective sphincter of this country.
Hey, the babes is on. Come on up.
Hello, Wildcat.
You're sitting on a big wallet. She'll take more than your questions.
Sure will.
Poop a lot in 60 seconds there, too.
Poop.
Yeah.
Poop. 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 Poop.
Poop. McDonald's and sex
We'll
toys.
get McDonald's and you sell dildos. Buy the
Filet of
Diet
fish.
Coke and a giant white fish. Blue Angel the guy's face and it melted it. Toss the salad beta tie.
She's using 2 hands.
Yeah, you got one on the end of your spoon there.
Thank you, sweetie.
Oh, that Santa loving unclean women again.
My friends said that, and they make fun of me, but I know why I call, right?
Picture of Anderson Cooper with an eye patch on. Can't tell me that doesn't look like pink eye. Found poop on his phone. That even guys with MS get erect nipples. Pillow fights and get each other gummy.
They like the behind.
Blow you bus. Mouth love from 3 guys. Finger you bus.
Freaking fine piece of age.
Heavy petting you bus.
Stay away from the kids.
Cunnilingus a bus. A lot of lunges.
That looks like it hurts.
Morning, ladies. Morning, ladies.
I just have very low self-esteem. That's why I went on TV to find my wife.
Brazilian butt lift.
The world's greatest bait hook.
Oh, it's like a hookah. I can hear my heart beating.
Sorry about that.
6,000. That's a hard
Hear
one.
that coming up in a second. How was it? 5 beta wiener, baby.
I'm drunk.
Take my sausage.
Sexual lubricant, extreme teabagging, upside down rogering, and he got
Obs.
the nards in the eyes.
I really want to get pregnant.
Full of crap-o-meter.
Gurgle of a bong, the click of a switchblade, and the moan of a satisfied whore.
Wankathon. 5 beta ball. Masturbate-a-thon.
I don't know, man. Dude, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Poor f***ers.
Small wiener, too, probably.
5'7", 5'8", maybe.
But for sure he had a small
Pure
penis.
midge. Yeah, pure midge.
What's pure midge, midget?
Yeah.
Oh, pure midge.
A little bit short. Yeah.
Oh, we're even shortening midget to pure midge. What a great bum. Oh, look at her boobs.
Fingers smell like
What's up, your lickness? Held hostage by some dickheaded teacher. They greased Ohio. They lubed it up. They were doing Kegels with Ohio.
Greeks
Oh,
do.
my God.
Schwantz in the nutsack.
Yes, and the twins.
I'm pretty agitated.
It's all sex today, folks.
Call it a stub.
They found found a black hole.
It's more of an irritated red.
That's an
well-worn in, irritated red hole.
Got to keep that bush.
Prefer black guys to white guys, though.
No, I don't like guys.
Come
We're gonna have a
on.
massive orgy.
I like guys in a steam bath. Touch. Grabbing balls and wieners. Grabbing buttholes too. Gonna leave some DNA on your shoes.
I like it.
The Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge.
Toronto Raptors are second last in the NBA, but that doesn't stop people from going, I guess, which is good. Including Jason, who's on the phone. Hey, Jason.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. You went to the Raptor game?
Yeah, I went to the Raptors game on Friday. My brother won a contest for MGD. We got courtside seats for 4 of our friends.
Oh, good job.
Wow.
Yeah, we got tour there, to the center, locker rooms, meet and greets, all that stuff.
So that's a good experience. You get to go and kind of see things you didn't normally get a chance to see and sit in some pretty
it was a really
uppity
good
seats.
experience.
Yeah, good.
And then, so I'm sitting courtside, and I see Drake come onto the court and go to his seat across from me, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I got to go say hi because I was a fan. So I went, got a beer, walked over, tapped him on his shoulder a couple times. He didn't even turn around to acknowledge that I was there. And then his buddy looks at me, gives me a dirty look, and turns back. And then I turn around, and his big bodyguard's standing there. And he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm just a fan, wanting to say hi to Drake. He's like, oh, well, Drake don't got time for you. And then he used a couple choice words and told me to get out of there.
What do you mean? Drake? So Drake's bodyguard. Now you see why I wanted to talk to him, don't you? Drake's bodyguard. You tried to nicely say hello to Drizzy. And Drizzy wouldn't turn around, didn't give you the time of the day, and then this bodyguard intervened and said he don't got time for you, and then dropped a couple F-bombs, swore at you, and then what?
And then he told me to go back to my seat. So I turned around.
So so what I get out of that is Drizzy's bodyguard is also an usher at the Air Canada Center.
So yeah.
Go back to your seat.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
I went back to my seat, and then I started yelling his name, and he looked at me. So I pointed to him, and I used a couple choice words and called him it. And then he looks at me, and he's like, points to himself, like, am I talking to him? And I said, yeah. So then at the end of the third quarter, he went into the back, and his bodyguard, I guess it was one of his buddies that was sitting beside him, and a bodyguard came up to me, and then they're like, oh, do you have a problem with Drake? And I said, no, but I do now because I don't know how he can be from Toronto, and Toronto fans support him, but he can't say hi to a Toronto fan.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then after they went to shake my hand, I said, all right, you guys can just go sit back down. I used the choice word, and then they went back to Drake. And then Drake didn't come back out until like halfway through the fourth quarter.
He was probably afraid you were going to give him like a mean look. I don't want to go back out there in case that guy gives me the stink eye. I was getting all freaked out because he used some choice words with me. Rihanna gave me herpes first. Herpes first.
So like a bunch of people at work said I should call the radio station about it, so that's why I emailed you.
Here's the thing: is that I've heard about 10 of these stories from people where and who knows? Maybe he's just tired of people touching his shoulders. I guess. Or maybe what's that?
When the bodyguards came up to me, they said that they call the Toronto fans the screwface fans.
What do you mean? They call Toronto fans Drake's body. This is awesome, by the way.
Yeah, his bodyguard came up and his buddy, and they said they call the Toronto fans screwface fans.
Why screwface fans?
I don't know. I guess they don't appreciate him. I guess he doesn't think they appreciate him or something. I really don't know what they meant by it. But
yeah, I don't know that Drake really appreciates any of his fans in as much as he appreciates his bank book and his white cars and that look on that Renee Zellweger look he gives every time. That's a screw face. Like that. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's what he's talking about. Because if anybody's got screw face, it's him. Have you seen him pose for pictures with that pouty duck face look?
He looks like he's pounding up to kiss somebody or something.
I can't believe he disses his fans like that.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. And then afterwards, I went to go get another drink, and I seen like the 16-year-old girl. And
I saw.
So, I saw the 16-year-old girl, and she was talking to me, and I told her what happened with Drake, and she told me she went up to Drake to say hi, and the bodyguard picked her up and moved her out of the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's awesome. You know, the feeling.
Appreciate people at all.
No, he doesn't. And this is the feeling of self-importance. And if I had only one story like that, I wouldn't dislike him as much as I do. But I don't begrudge him for his success. I think his music's garbage, and I think you could pretty much... Basically, what he does is he keeps a journal of what he does in the day, and then he puts it to house music at night.
Exactly.
I went to the bathroom, and then that's when I read the Reader's Digest and took a big crap, and then I came out of the bathroom, and then I went to wash my hands, and I joined my mom for some chicken. Oh, there's a song. I don't begrudge him for success, but I do begrudge how people treat other people. That's why I hate Bieber as much as I do, because he treats people like crap. That's why I hate Drake, because he treats people like crap. And I had it on good authority that he's quite upset with me. Well, you know what? Look to yourself. And I'll hold his feet to the fire. I don't care. I got nothing to lose. Plus, it's going to make a really good song one day when I decide to auto-tune myself and sell 1 billion records like him, because the world is just full of stupid people. Anyway, sorry you had a good experience, a bad experience with him, but I'm not surprised.
That's do you guys mind if I do a shout-out?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't do that.
I just want to say hi to my brother Marlowe, my girlfriend Nisha.
No. Like, I mean, I mind.
Oh, wow.
No, go ahead.
Now, right?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I want to say hi to Paul Lurie. Have fun in Florida.
What's up, Paul? Peace.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
And,
your
no,
accountant?
that's it.
You want to say hi to your accountant?
It's like a Drake song.
I don't have one. Hey, brother, thanks for your time, and thanks for getting in touch with us.
Problem. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it. Take care.
Take care.
All right.
This is the Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge.
Time for your phone calls. Hey, The Edge.
How you doing?
Good. Who's this?
My name's Doug.
What's up, Doug?
You hit the nail right on the head there with that comment about the teachers.
Oh, I thought you were going to say with the comment about motorboating Adwoa during the end of the world.
Yeah, because you did.
Adwoa's doing an awesome job, too.
She's quite humorous, isn't she?
I just want to say, I used to go up to this cottage in the Kawarthas, and there was a school teacher that basically lived there in the summer. And she did nothing but complain and complain and complain and had all this hardship of her job. It was brutal.
Yeah.
You know, I just couldn't handle it anymore. I had to walk away.
Mm-hmm.
I'd tell her, I try to say, well, look what you're doing. You got a beautiful cottage. You're here all summer. And it was just, I couldn't handle it.
Yeah, I got to wonder. I know there's a lot of really great teachers out there.
Yeah, well, I know that. I know a few, too.
Yeah. No, and each one of my kids, each individually this year, have just terrific teachers, nice people, and they really, trust me, try. And it's in the Catholic school, so it's different.
Yeah.
But and everybody knows how Catholic I am. But I can the thing that drives me nuts, and I had a guy email me this morning, and I was actually like, you got to be kidding me. His name's Steve. As usual, when you voice your opinions, you come across like a self-righteous douchebag. Do yourself a favor and think before you speak. The only issue of any importance to teachers is the precedent that Bill 115 sets by allowing this and future governments carte blanche, good word, to dictate the terms of our profession, with dictate being the operative word. Now, I don't know many people that work for someone else that can dictate the terms of their employment.
Exactly.
So, Doug, what do you do for a living?
I sell trailer parts.
So you sell trailer parts?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you went up to your boss and said, I'm not going to be selling trailer parts like you've asked me to do it. I'm going to do my own thing, and I'm going to do it whenever I want, and here's what you're going to pay me. And if you don't, all of us trailer park guys are going on strike. What do you think would happen?
Oh, no, it just doesn't work that way.
Thank you. It just doesn't work that way. I learned a long time ago, when you work for somebody, you work for somebody. In this case, these idiots work for children and the government. The government's the boss. The government can say, here's what you're going to get paid. Times are tough. Here's what you're not going to get paid. And I said this last year. When we went through that economic depression not long ago, we had, I had to take a bunch of us had to take a massive pay cut. Just in the best interest of the company. And the very first email I got asked me to do it. I said, absolutely. Because it's in the best interest of the... Best interest isn't what's in their best interest to gang up and bully other teachers who don't agree with it, because those are good teachers. Those teachers that don't want to go on strike. The teachers that do see the efforts or the fruits of their labor. The teachers that do care about teaching kids. The teachers that do say that this is the job I applied for. Here's the one I'm going to do. If the government is your boss and they say, we're going to take away your collective bargaining agreement, I'm sorry, that's the way it is. Then you go find something else. But to publicly shame, bully, humiliate other teachers for, I don't even care that they're going on strike. You want to destroy children's faith in that profession? Go ahead. And kids, when you get to school this morning, I want you to call those teachers that plan on doing this, these militant jerk-offs, a liar. Mr. and Mrs. Liar. Ms. Liar, too.
That's the polite way of insulting.
Hello, Ms. Liar. Because they're lying. This isn't they say it's about, first it was about money. Oh, it's about money. No, it's not about money. It's about the kids. They can't teach effectively unless we get paid more. Okay, well, here, you get paid more. No, I still don't get paid enough. Well, you can't now because we don't have any more money. We got to do what's best for the province. And I know McGinty's a dickhead. I don't agree with him at all. Yeah. I think he's the person that caused this. But for you guys to bully other teachers for crossing a picket line is completely counterintuitive. It's totally the opposite of everything you are trying to teach those kids.
Exactly.
And so kids I want you to know that when you go to school, those teachers go, don't bully anybody on the playground. What they're going to do is if there are these militant type teachers, now I know there's two different groups here, I get it. I know all the metrics involved. I know it all. I don't know it all, but I know all the metrics involved in this. Teachers tell kids not to bully. Every day, all day, there's symposiums, there's workshops, there's We Day. They fill the Air Canada Centre because of it. And you're going to publicly shame other teachers for wanting to teach because they don't agree with you. Awesome. Back in, I believe it was the late 30s, early 40s in Germany.
Yes.
If you had a difference of opinion, you also were publicly shamed with gold stars and breaking your business and getting thrown into... You were also publicly shamed. We all know what happened there.
Got to go to camp.
Yeah.
Not a good camp.
Yeah.
Permanent stay, some of them.
It's an extreme example, I understand. However, bullying, the lack of acceptance about if people don't want to strike, don't. God dang it! What do you teach kids today? There's your example. Do as we do, don't do. Do as we say, don't do as we do. Related note: it's a good time to be one of those steel barrel salesmen.
Oh yeah, little mini fireplaces.
Hell no, we won't go. Hey, The Edge.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
I just wanted to make a comment about Mr. Aubrey there talking about his Screwface fans from Toronto.
Drake, yeah. Drizzy.
Yeah. Drizzy. If you guys don't know what Screwface means, I think you should go on Urban Dictionary and look it up because I'm pretty sure that's where Aubrey gets most of his lyrics from.
I'm pretty sure, too. Here, it says this. It's like a poker face revealing nothing. The scowl etched on inner city kids' faces. Example: Screwface means I'm not pleased. Screwface means I'm not amused. Screwface means I just want to walk, not talk. Screwface means I just want to leave. Drizzy.
Drizzy.
Yeah, there you go.
That's song lyrics right there.
Yeah,
man.
well, they are. Those are song lyrics.
Yeah. Oh, they.
Hey, and one other thing, guys. Did you guys do the battle for airtime this morning?
No, it's after 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Thought I missed it.
Nope, it's coming up. Don't worry. Hey, The Edge.
Hello?
Hey.
What's your opinion on the new male birth control?
Male birth control?
Yeah.
Well, probably it's mostly a woman's job to take care of that. No, I'm joking.
That's what I thought.
No. I don't know. I don't know enough.
Come on.
It's a joke. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. It's a pill that apparently renders your stuff inoperable for, 24 hours?
I think this is like a cheap way to sterilize men, though.
Nah, dude. You're just as responsible for birth control, and if that's the way you do it, it's not up to her. It's not up to the woman. And if it works and it's medically approved, then you should try it.
I don't know if I trust it, though.
Well, then wear a rubber.
Well, yeah, of course. Well, that's my first option. I mean, I wouldn't want to...
Or just get really out of shape. That's like birth control.
Yeah, I don't...
It's a joint decision.
It is. Yeah. If you want to do it, she wants to do it.
Yeah.
Just someone do something.
Exactly. Wrap it up.
At the edge.
Down.
Lock it down. At the edge.
Hello?
Hey.
How are you?
Good.
Good, right on then. I want to call in about Groovy T called in there a couple times. I just had some medical stuff I'd like to donate to him if it's possible.
Oh, you do you?
I do.
Why don't you come to Christmas Fest then?
Really?
Yeah, we'll introduce you to him. Stay on hold. I'll get you some tickets.
Right on.
Okay, man, hang on. I'm thinking it's weed.
Yeah, props.
Hi, The Edge.
Hey, dude, how you doing?
Good.
Listen, I got a real stupid question for you.
Yep.
How does a band get airplay on your station?
They are good.
Oh, we are.
Why haven't I heard it?
Well, because, we're still trying to break out.
Yeah.
Send
it.
A record label and
Yeah.
all that other crap.
You know what? Send it to the radio station. Send it to Don Mitchell, or call like a smaller record company. A good record company. You know what? A good record company is Dine Alone. Dine Alone Records.
Yeah.
Dine Alone. D-I-I-N.
No, D-I-N-E. Dine Alone Records. They're really good.
Are they?
Yep, excellent. And he'll listen. Joel's a great guy. He'll listen to it.
Oh, perfect.
All right.
Okay, thanks, Peter.
No problem.
Solving problems left, right, and center.
Hi, The Edge. So easy.
Hi, can I speak to Dean Blundell?
Yeah, you can. You sound mad already.
I'd like to talk to him about teachers.
Go ahead. I'm here. I'm right here. You're on.
Dean.
Ma'am.
Hi, it's Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
So I'd like to talk to you and have a conversation, an intelligent conversation about teachers.
Sure, go ahead.
I can't tell you. First of all, I'd like to start off by saying that I completely love your show. I listen to you guys every morning. But unfortunately, lately, the teacher bashing, I think, has gotten a little bit out of control.
In what manner?
You've kind of pulled us all together.
No, I haven't. You know what I said in my original statement, and I maintained it through everything I said, is that the people that really truly believe in this, and I said there's a lot of really great teachers that don't.
I understand that.
So, okay.
But you know what? There have been comments that you made, like Monday when you and Adwoa were talking about teachers. You said that, we have a ton of PA days, and PA days are actually professional development days where we have to work. We are not staying home or going shopping or anything like that.
How old are you?
I'm in my 30s.
Okay. What 30s? Like early 30s, late 30s?
Early 30s.
Early 30s, okay.
Mhm.
How long have you taught?
8 years. I'm a French teacher. I'm very passionate about my job. I'm not walking off my job.
Good.
I am completely committed to my students. I coach. I do lots of extracurricular stuff.
Well, then my comments don't apply to you because I applaud people like you, and I maintain that through the entire conversation. We need heroes like you that are able to see past what it is that the cronyism of crappy teachers seem to think is right for everybody else.
I know, but unfortunately, you know what? The common misconception about teachers has been too widely, misconstrued. So I'm just here to set the story straight.
Okay.
And I'd like everyone to know that for the most part, teachers did not get into this profession for the money or for the time off. We love our job. We're passionate about what we do, and we truly care about our students.
Well, then they can suck it up and do it. That's my thing. Is that I understand that you probably care more than the average person, but if times are tough at work and you got to take a haircut, you take a haircut. You keep going. You don't act like a bunch of pussies.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more. I just want everyone to know that we're not all bad, and we do it because we love children. And let me tell you that it is not an easy job, and I challenge anyone to spend a day with us to see what we go through in one day. It is not easy.
No, I won't. No, I don't. People, you chose your job.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely.
I think it's great you do that job. I do not want to do your job, which is why I'm not a teacher, and I don't think anybody should walk a mile in your shoes. I think what people should do is go to school and teach kids, and go home and wait for the economy to improve. And
absolutely,
that's all. That's all. And you know what? I was under the impression that was going to be an intelligent conversation.
And every job should be challenging and rewarding, because if it's not, then you're in the wrong job.
Exactly.
It's hard to teach.
And it isn't all teachers.
We have to teach kids for an hour and then take 15 minutes off. And then another hour sometimes, and then get break. And then we go to the lunchroom, and then I got to wear a yellow sash in the courtyard while the kids play. And we got to watch kids get on a bus. Got to mark tests and be patient. It's hard. I was under the impression that was going to be an intelligent
Me too. I thought we were
conversation.
going to be into like counterpoints and.
Right. She's a passionate teacher, though.
You can tell.
You could tell that. She loves her students.
Passionate French teacher.
Yes.
Was she?
Yes. Yes, Steve. Go on.
Bonjour.
She was. Ça va bien?
Yeah, and for the record, I am done talking about it too.
Yeah.
But in the event your kid goes to school and one of the teachers on strike and they start getting all mouthy, I fully encourage you to tell your kids to call your teacher a liar. That'd be so funny, wouldn't it? Morning, class. Good morning, liar.
Oh my gosh. Hey, this is Toronto Blue Jays catcher J.P. Arancibia. When I'm not catching baseballs and slamming homers, I'm hanging with the Dean Blundell Show. We race cars, shoot deer, and funnel beers. And sometimes Todd even helps me rub out my kinks. That's it, though. Just the kinks.
102.1 The Edge.
Hey, so Christmas is here, almost. We are... My 6-year-old, he's the coolest kid ever. He's like, Dad, when's Christmas? I said, I think it was like yesterday was the 6th, right? I said, it's in 19 days. He goes, that's 2 weeks and 5 days. I said, yeah. How many hours is that? I said, I don't know, it's a lot of hours. He goes, how many hours are in a day? I said, 24. I'll figure it out. And then he told me, I can't remember what word it was, but he used a really big word, and he goes, it's got 12 letters. And I'm like, dude, we need to get you in to see if we can make money off this.
Yeah, definitely 12 letters. Definitely 12 letters now.
Derek's here, everybody.
Hi.
Derek Welsman, he's our producer extraordinaire. Funny man.
And I love Christmas movies.
Do you ever?
I really do. This is a great time of the year for me. And I love discovering new ones that maybe you haven't heard about. And you know, there have been many versions of A Christmas Carol or Scrooge. You know, there was the Alistair Sim one in 51. There was the George C. Scott one in 84. And then the one that Dickens took a crack at back in...
Don't forget about the Jim Carrey one with the animated stuff.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That was an awesome
And the
one.
Bill Murray Scrooged.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was weird.
I like that one, though. I like that one. Well, I found one from the 50s, and it's actually called It's a Wonderful Christmas Carol, starring Jimmy Stewart.
Wow, I didn't even know.
I didn't even know either. And you know what? I don't even think this one was released because I think it was perhaps a little bit too ahead of its time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going to just take you through. I got 5 clips from the movie. I'm going to take you through. Now, do you know at the beginning of the film when Scrooge is sitting in his office and the two gentlemen come in and try and get him to donate money for the poor?
Yep.
The same thing happens in this one, but it kind of goes in a different direction. I'd like to play that for you right now, if I could.
At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge, it is more than usually desirable that we should make some slight provision
All
for
right,
the
now,
poor and
hold
destitute.
on a minute. Every year you two prance into my office with your cap in hand asking for my money, and I generally say no. But this year's different. You gotta settle a bet between Cratchit and me. The two of you are gay, aren't you? You're gay.
I don't think you quite understand us.
Oh, no, I get it. You guys like to fudge, and that's okay.
A few of us are endeavoring to raise a fund.
Oh, yeah, you admit to me right now that you guys are Nancy boys. I'll give you all the money you want. Go on.
It is at Christmas time that want is most keenly felt.
Now, wait, you were looking right at your buddy when you said that keenly felt part there. Now, just admit to me that you like the Oh, I saw that. That was a nod. Here you go. Yeah, the truth will set you free, eh? There you go. Yeah. Wow, good job spotting that, Cratchit. You got a gift.
So it starts off that way, and I gotta admit, I'm having a hard time not liking this guy.
Oh man, I love whoever that is. Jimmy Stewart.
Now I'll skip to another very sort of famous scene that we all sort of know from these films, is when Scrooge is coming up to his door and unlocking his door, and he sees the visage of Marley in his knocker. Listen to this version. This is weird.
La la la, Christmas is a humbug. Ha ha. Oh, where's my key at here? Holy shit! My knocker's f***ing talking to me. Well, thanks a lot, Marley. I just shit my pants. I hope you're happy.
Play that again. We gotta play that scene again. Go ahead. Play it again. You're gonna play it again?
La la la, Christmas is a humbug. Ha ha. Oh, where's my key at here? Holy shit! My knocker's f***ing talking to me. Well, thanks a lot, Marley. I just shit my pants. I hope you're happy.
That's when the door knocker.
Yeah, the door knocker scene
starts talking to him.
Yeah. Freaked out about that. So we're gonna skip ahead. He's with the ghost of Christmas past, and they come to kind of an integral point where they're watching younger version of Scrooge breaking up with the only girl he ever loved, named Alice. Now listen to this. Is quite an interesting. The scene kind of goes in a different direction than I thought.
All right.
You know I'm right then.
Well, I must bow to your convictions that you are. I mean...
May you be happy in the life you have chosen.
Well, all right, then I will.
Goodbye.
Billy, later.
Holy mackerel, Spirit, I really missed the boat on that chick. Now remind me, can she see us right now?
These were but shadows of the things that have been.
Oh, good, because maybe we can kind of hang out here while she changes her clothes, no big deal, right? We're just shadows.
Very well.
Oh, yeah, I knew you were one of the good ones. Come on, now, loosen your corset. Let's see some Victorian t***.
I'd have probably done that too.
Yeah, dude, you're invisible. You got to check it out.
Exactly. So we move on. Now this is another one of the pinnacle unforgettable scenes from all the other Christmas Carol versions. This is the scene where Scrooge and the Ghost of Christmas Present are watching the Cratchits celebrate Christmas. This is a very interesting version of that.
Then a toast, my love, my dearies, to our Merry Christmas. God bless us.
God bless us. God blesses everyone.
Flying f***ers, that kid sounds just like me.
Do you recall 6 years ago when Cratchit's wife came to you on behalf of her husband, asking for a raise?
Well, yeah, I do remember that, and I remember I ended up giving her a bit of a raise that afternoon. Holy shit, is that little runt
yours?
Well, son of a bitch, my fish can still swim. Isn't that something, Spirit?
This is supposed to be a negative experience.
Hi, you little bastard! I'm your dad!
I can't hear you. Stop talking.
Hey, you little bastard!
Scrooge, you're missing the point of all of this.
I know you can't hear me, Cratchit, but I f***ed your watch!
I did not expect that at all.
Oh, that is you destroyed an entire institution.
But wait, there's more. So we come to the climactic final scene where Scrooge finally comes back to reality. And this is where the movie's... I like this movie because it's a little more nonconformist than other versions.
It has been so far.
Yeah, this is the icing on the cake. So listen to the end here.
Change! Oh, change. Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm not changing for anybody. F***ing Spirit. And I like who I am. Oh, those annoying church bells. Hey there, you ugly little shit.
Who, me?
Yeah, you little smart ass. Yeah, you. Is it Christmas Day or what?
Archie don't know.
Oh, you smarmy little Listen, you know that big bottle of scotch in the store window down the street?
One as big as me?
Yeah, that's the one. Go buy it for me. I am getting myself majorly f***ed up today.
Scrooge was better than his word. He wasn't just f***ed up one day of the year, but all 365. May this be said of all of us. And as the bastard Tiny Tim would have said had he survived, God bless him, everyone.
That's it. The bastard that he survived.
Dean Blundell Show. 102.1.
The Edge.
NHL lockout continues into its 83rd or 4th day. All that promise over the last couple of days has gone down the crapper. But Gary Bettman looked like he was going to cry yesterday. Speaking of crying sports people, Jeff Marek joins us on the phone from Sportsnet. Good morning, Jeff.
Hello. Yeah, you'd swear that this was a strike and a lockout imposed by Gary Bettman and how he was behaving yesterday. I've seen him mad before, guys. I have never seen him that livid publicly. Like, behind the scenes, that guy can be nasty and vindictive and angry and cranky, but publicly he always puts on a different face. Yeah, not yesterday so much. That guy was livid.
Can you tell me something? Jeff Marek, our guest, we've known each other for 12, 13 years now.
Yeah.
A long time. Love having you on. Can you tell me, just layman's terms, what was talked about with the players? How far did they get? And then what happened when the players went, or the owners went nutso?
Okay, I don't want your listenership to glaze over and reach for the dial, so I'm going to make, because CBA talk is intensely boring. Trust me, I know.
Totally.
Transitional money from one contract to another contract, that was raised up to $300 million. The Players Association agreed to it. What the sticking points are, and that's why a lot of people say there will be a season, because these things seem really small. The NHL maintains they're a big deal, but really, guys, they're kind of small. The length of the CBA is an issue. The NHL wants a 10-year contract. That way they can stabilize the business and indicate to sponsors and TV partners that this is a stable product. The other one is a cap on the length of individual player contracts. The NHL doesn't want a contract to go longer than 5 years. They'll go up to 7 years, but you have to have played for that team or drafted by that team, played for that team for a number of years before that. So they want a cap on individual contract, and they want the length of the entire deal between the NHL and the PA to be 10 years. That's where we're at.
So those don't seem like big deals to me.
You know, it's funny because Bill Daly yesterday, the deputy commissioner of the NHL, Dean, said when he was asked about the cap on individual contracts at 5 years, he said, that's the hill we're prepared to die on. And it may seem like a small thing. Why do they want maximum of 5 years? Why do they care? Make it 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. The belief is that if you carry contracts with your team for 8, 9, 10 years, and you have a number of these contracts on the books, it's hard to sell your guys. And sports is an equity play. You buy a team, you sit with it. You may lose money year to year, but you make your money when you cash out and you sell it. The belief is it's harder to sell teams with long-term contracts on the books.
Can I ask you a question, Jeff? How many of these owners that were walking into the meeting yesterday, and I saw a lot of geezers going in there, how many of the players that actually own these teams actually really care about the sport?
I think the majority of them do. Having said that, there's a lot of guys that only show up for the Board of Governors meetings. There's a lot of guys, here's the parameters, fill me in eventually. I have other businesses to take care of. It is an excellent question because when you look at an NHL owner, no one gets rich by owning an NHL team. No one gets rich by owning a sports team of any nature, baseball, basketball, football, whatever.
You get rich by selling it.
Well, you get rich before you even get a team. Like, that's the thing. It's like, this isn't an entry-level position, owning a sports team.
Yeah.
Like, whether it's I own a grocery store chain, I'm an oil baron, I'm a, whatever walk of life, you get rich first, and then you buy a sports team. All these owners have other businesses. Like, hockey in a lot of ways is just kind of their playpen. In a lot of ways, you don't get rich by owning a sports team. So that's why your question's a good one, because all the players do. They want to play. They live the game. They love the game. They grow up, holding sticks and playing hockey their entire lives.
Yeah, that's their intention. Their intention is to get back and play because they love to play and they need the money. But the business intention for the owners is completely different. The intention of getting this done isn't because they love the sport, and that's why I ask, because if you truly love the sport, you do what's best in the best interest of the sport for the fans. But they're not. They're doing what's in the best interest of their bottom line.
You just nailed it, and that's exactly it. That's seems to be the disconnect. They'll say all the right things publicly. We love the game. This is the game we adore, and we're the custodians of the sport and all that. Make no mistake about it. These people are, they got to where they are, their lot in life, because they're ruthless business people, and they will do whatever it takes to get the deal that is most favorable to them. Period.
Do you know anything about the Players Association? They're I know they're breaking, and the same thing for the owners.
It's tough to get 700 players on the same page, and we've seen, Michael Neuwirth, a goaltender for the Washington Capitals, came out and spoke against the union. Roman Hamrlik did as well.
See, Roman Hamrlik you take seriously because he's got a resume. Michael Neuwirth, not so much.
Well, the thing about Roman Hamrlik, too, though, I mean, I understand where he's coming from because he's been through this before, but, I mean, there are plenty of players that made the sacrifice before him that allowed him now to make the $3.5 million that he currently enjoys.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's sort of sitting on the shoulders of those that came before. Mind you, you're right. He is a veteran. He has been through this. So it's tough to get 700 players on the exact same page, considering everyone's in a different position in their career. And from an ownership point of view as well. As much as we saw Larry Tannenbaum's letter come out yesterday saying, I'm disappointed in the union, they don't want to negotiate and all that, tell me the Maple Leafs don't want to be on the ice. Forbes just valued the franchise at $1 billion. First time ever in the NHL. The Rangers want to play. The Habs want to play. The Flyers want to play. The Canucks want to play. All the big centers that make money. Detroit wants to play. They all want this game back on the ice. Pittsburgh wants to play. There are some smaller market teams that don't. They will lose less money by not playing this season. And make no mistake about it, this lockout is about those bottom 10 teams, not the top 10 teams. And that's where hockey is completely different from any other sport. Like, say, Major League Baseball. The Yankees run the show. Why? Because they're the richest team out there. They make the most money. They have the most bank. They are the most powerful. It's quite the opposite in hockey. The agenda is driven by the bottom 10.
It's awesome. That's how it should work, shouldn't it? Pretty much everything.
Yeah.
The bottom 10 drive everything.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, we can't.
Right over the cliff, right into the ditch.
I tweeted yesterday that I think it would be really awesome if the players just started their own league. If they pulled their money, there's got to be enough players that would be interested. And go talk to Balsillie and say, hey, let's create something that's the opposite of the NHL.
It's funny, too, because the Rebel League concept has been out there, much like the WHA in the early 70s. But the problem is, Dean, which rinks are they going to play at?
Markham Village Arena, maybe something in Stouffville, the new Stouffville Clippers complex.
That's right. Every game will be played at Cops Coliseum. Finally, Hamilton gets what they want, pro hockey.
Hey, listen, thanks for breaking it down for us in ways we could probably understand it. And if I can understand it, and I'm not the smartest knife in the shop, I can tell you that most of the listeners do. So really appreciate it, Jeff. Thanks so much, brother.
I always, it's a tough challenge to talk about the CBA and not have people reach for the dial. So I can appreciate what everyone's going through here.
Well, it's not even we've actually taken the approach. This is the first time we've talked about it in 84 days or whatever it is. So we take
you guys.
No, it's just not worth it. It's not worth the bad news and the ongoing hope dashing of.
It's a roller coaster. You're right. Emotionally, and the worst thing it can do, guys, is follow this lockout on Twitter because it's like a toilet seat of the stag and dough, up and down, up and down, up and down.
full of pubes and urine. Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, exactly.
Appreciate it, brother.
Thanks, boys.
Take care.
Hey, Lou Ferrigno, the Todd Shapiro of Comic-Con Festivals. You're listening to the Dean Blundell Show on 102.1 The Edge.
Now, the Dean Blundell Show presents the epic struggle of the holiday season. Archie.
Hey, what's up?
Versus Drughead.
Hey, how's it going?
Embroiled in battle for the ultimate prize, airtime.
I'm gonna win this thing.
No, I'm gonna win.
Let the battle begin.
So Todd's been enjoying a week off in Hawaii, so we thought we'd put these two to work and do Todd's job. Turns out it's not that hard, eh, fellas?
Oh,
wow. And the winner would get airtime. Now, Marlowe's up. Or no, is it tie? It's a tie, 2-2, I think.
Yeah, I think Marlowe's up, actually.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this one's for all the beans.
Yep.
Either way. So Marlowe has worked for free for a year and a half. Sean gets paid very poorly. And we've sent them out to go and do their bits. Marlowe, because he works for free, needs to triage his time. So, when you have days you got to work at Bruno's, right?
Yep.
You can't really go out and do street bits.
It's a little tricky.
It's a little tricky. Or if it's raining or the weather's inclement or you don't feel like it or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
So we had that this week. Sean's been very diligent. You've done a great job. So why don't we hear yours first?
Sure.
Okay. What do we have here? Where were you? What'd you do?
I basically took an idea that we already have here, the week in review, and made like a week in review of what me and Marlowe had done.
Is that a street bit? Is that a new... does that count, Derek?
Listen, if you're entertained by it, Marlowe gets a point. Because he's featured in it.
Oh, so you're in his feature, so this will be interesting. I can't wait for yours then. Did you put him in yours? Don't tell me. All right. This is for all the marbles. This is to see who does all the streeters from now on.
Okay.
All right.
And now, Archie and Drughead's Week in Review. Yes, it's true, Week in Review.
It's a battle between two of the most uninteresting people you'll ever meet in your life. Marlowe has no feature. Explain to me what we're going to hear here.
Me.
Justin Bieber sucks!
Do you plan on doing one this week at all?
Yep.
Depending on the weather?
Yeah.
Your talent was hot!
Grab the microphone, you stupid.
No, Bieber sucks!
They even sound like losers. You guys got stoned at work. That's great.
Hey, Drughead. Yeah? I can hear my heart beating. If you go to work or school or whatever it is you do, baked every day, then your bosses and your teachers just think that's the normal you. How come my fingers smell like shit?
Are you an idiot? I went out to find out if anybody else would intern for 1.5 years. Sean, could you play the clip? So there's nobody else out there that I could find.
Lazy and creative. All the benchmarks I look for in an employee.
Say anything to Gary Bettman, what would it be?
Do you resign?
Some strong words.
2012 apocalypse. What do you have planned? 2 weeks left.
I'm gonna have a massive orgy. Mind if I interview for the radio quickly? You don't want it? Mind if I interview for the radio quickly?
No.
No? So I'm just wondering what your thoughts on the... Oh, you're collecting worms?
I'm gonna win. No. I'm gonna win. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Perhaps I'd like to a charming young lady.
I would love a new pair of that aren't falling apart.
I'm not waiting these.
Hey, Santa.
Dude, Santa's not your friend.
He had a cold sore.
So far, Marlowe was told the other day at the hockey rink to not, quote,
just stay away from the kids.
and you were shunned by parents at the Santa display. Not bad for two total degenerate losers. I have a feeling you both have a future here.
But only one will get paid.
Yeah. Or we'll split that $10 an hour. All right, that was good. That was really good. Although Nicole just said boring, oh so boring. It wasn't new, so no points for that.
Okay.
It was a nice little feature. It kind of reminded us what you guys both accomplished this week. You obviously did more work. But good job, Sean. That was not bad.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Time for Marlowe. Do you have his intro there?
Oh, no, actually.
You don't have his intro? No intro? Nothing? No, we don't have it?
Marlowe. I don't know.
What do you got, Marlowe?
I wasn't able to get anything together again.
And why is that?
I've been working the other job, and
what's the other job?
I work at Bruno's. I'm in the deli counter. Hot table, salads.
What do you do there? What kind of stuff do you do that keeps you too busy?
Well,
like what'd you do yesterday? There?
Yesterday, I wasn't at work.
Okay, what'd you do the day before? What would you do the last time you worked? What were your duties?
Well, the last time it was just 3 hours straight of dishwashing and customer service in between.
What's customer service?
Making sure the customer leaves happy.
What does that mean? You rub their back?
If they asked, yeah, I'll do just about anything that they ask.
What do you got? Oh, wow. There's some very lonely old ladies coming in there now. Can you get me some of that 24-year-old salami? But what do you do at the deli counter? You said you were in the deli counter. What were you doing there?
Well, just the normal.
Like what's that?
The service. I do the cleaning. I do everything else. And then
you do cutting? Do you cut meat?
I cut meat for sure.
What kind of meat were you cutting?
We do a lot of mortadella, prosciutto. Those are our 2 top sellers. And then we had a meeting afterwards.
How'd that go?
Pretty downhill.
Why? What happened?
The store manager called the meeting. There was about 50 or 60 of us, everybody that worked in the store.
There's a lot of people working at Bruno's. It's a great place, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, it's very nice. I've worked quite a few grocery stores, and this is my favorite for sure.
You're a journeyman.
I am. I've worked at 5 different grocery stores and 6 kilometers of each other.
Continue. So what happened at the meeting?
So we were all getting told about how we have to be more suggestive sellers and...
like suggestive, like, how about I take my salami and put it in your basket, baby? Or not rude, you mean like you have to sell more?
Yeah, more helpful, make recommendations.
Well, it's a good business. It's run well then.
It is. Yeah.
And what did you say?
I said that there were a couple of people saying that it needed to be more of a trickle-down effect, starting from the management, then it goes into the employees, and then to the customers. But there was a little bit of a headbutting going on, and I tried to bite my tongue and didn't. And it got pretty heated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as heated as it gets with you, I guess. This is honestly about not only as angry, but about as interesting as he gets.
Really, eh?
Yeah. So it got interesting, and then what happens? Now did you get fired?
I didn't get fired, but I ended up walking out of the meeting.
Whoa.
In
front of all the people at the deli counter and stuff?
Every single department there. And
produce guys were
put on my jacket.
Yeah, high five, man.
You said you were thinking.
Stormed off with my jacket in an angry manner. Tried to slam the door.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You tried to slam the door?
Uh-huh.
You can't be doing that when you're working a part-time job at a grocery store there, pal.
Because they kind of own you.
Mm-hmm. Well, having said that, finding out that you had a terrible... I do have to say I was impressed with both yours, even how incredibly busy you are, Marlowe, how totally lazy you can be. But you guys... Sean clearly did more work.
Yes.
Granted.
But I can't choose between either one. I think you're both very funny, and I want you to continue to do it, so you both win. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job, Marlowe.
Play the winner music, dickhead.
Okay, maybe not.
What do you now? No, now it's Marlowe. Marlowe's the winner.
Marlowe's the winner.
He's getting all. He's all into it. He's like, he's rubbing his chin. Sean over there. He's rubbing his chin. And I'm waiting for the winter music. He's looking at me like, I did pretty good,
He's daydreaming about us putting us up on our shoulders and stuff.
Oh, I hope it all works out at Bruno's.
I find out tonight.
It could be life-changing for you, huh?
Yeah.
You might have to work at a 7th grocery store.
This is the Dean Blundell Show.
102.1. May your life is full of sorrow. Y'all listen up. This chick sees tomorrow.
I think we see tomorrow.
Get back. It's like that. Get back.
It's Psychic Nikki on the Dean Blundell Show.
Come on.
It's Psychic Nikki on the Dean Blundell Show. It's the queen, y'all. It's Psychic Nikki doing my thing.
It's
my
still
thing.
not getting better. Usually,
Okay.
usually gets better with practice. You've been practicing for a number of years now.
Right.
It's still just as awesome as it was the first time.
Well, I told you I'd win a Grammy.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Yeah, but you know,
what?
this is a week of pee-pee. Everywhere I go, there's a man pulling it out and doing a pee on the street. Men in
Where are you
suits.
going?
What is happening? Men in suits.
Where do you go?
The Royal Bank Plaza?
Some guy in a suit was taking a leak?
Yeah, everywhere. All this week. 4 guys I've seen.
What does that mean?
Well, it means that women don't squat on the street.
Okay, hold it. I was asking more from a line of...
Okay. Well,
Prophetic?
all over the city. Would you do that?
No.
No. How do you feel about that, Edge? No, I wouldn't just drop them. And these are men in suits who are not even construction workers. I thought that was really weird.
Oh my God, I just got an email from a construction company. Listen to this.
Really?
My name's John, manager of... I would like to offer you our new position as a junior accounts assistant. Ooh, good for me.
Oh, that's
Wow,
great, Dean.
Amazing.
Yeah, good.
Wow.
Apply for that
Congrats.
one. That's awesome. Sorry, go ahead. I was just
That's good, Dean.
job offer.
Yeah.
It was spam. Do you think those work anymore? Just don't open it if it's spam.
Anyway, there was a big earthquake this morning.
Yeah, I heard. Japan.
7.3.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it also had a small tsunami, too. But I do see a 9.1 earthquake happening. And I see one happening in Tokyo, too.
Oh, you're kidding?
A huge
9?
Probably past 9, yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah. Yeah, this is only the beginning.
Holy Fukushima!
Yeah. Now, the world's not going to end on December 21st. It's not going to be doomsday.
Mhm.
But in the future, the world's going to end. Now,
Good call.
yeah. Now there's going to be 1,000-foot tsunamis, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Huge meteors hitting Earth, and that's how the Earth is going to go. Yeah.
When? In 1,000 years?
No.
Well, hold it.
Less-
Okay, for the last
now?
couple years,
Yeah.
you've been telling us the world's not going to end, and now you're telling huge meteorites and the world's going to go.
Oh, it's going to go.
When?
But
When?
not this year.
What year? In our lifetime?
Probably.
Oh,
like within
Jesus.
10 to 20 years anytime.
Meteorites are going to shower the Earth, and we're all going to die?
Yeah, and this aliens with pink eyes.
Whoa, Anderson
So
Cooper.
wait a second. You mean gay aliens? Galians.
I don't know whether they're Galians.
Well, they got
but
pink eye.
Well, they got a pink-eyed alien. That's what I had a dream about last night.
They're going to come out of the sky and go, all right, everyone.
Stop staring.
Stop looking. It's just pink eye. We're taking over, by the way.
Yeah, it's time
Where
to
is
explode.
that Anderson Cooper?
Oh, I actually predicted danger around Anderson Cooper.
Yeah, I know you got
Yeah.
pink eye.
Yeah.
So listen, getting back to this thing, the whole end of the world thing, because some guy called this morning, he's all freaked out. He's been on the internet all like 2 weeks. You hear about the Sumerians? They're all going to kill us. To explain this to me, then. You said you see the world ending now. You didn't before.
No, I said I see the world ending, but not on December 21st.
When?
I would say I need another week to think about that.
Okay.
This is a bad
to get you the date. But I would say like within 10 years, people have to be careful
Of meteors.
of global warming.
But but no, this is what I'm saying. Let me just. You're saying that the world as we know it, not just as we know it, but the world itself is going to be toast in like between 10 to 20 years?
Right, absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. Now, I don't want to scare you out there.
And everybody's
Well-
going to die. Everyone.
Well,
Is
I
that
mean,
the situation?
You know, it could be part of there might be a few survivors, like Will Smith.
Will Smith's going to survive this.
Yeah,
isn't
probably. He did in a couple of movies.
That doesn't make sense because you said you see me to be very old
I did.
with briefcases in my hand.
Well, you could be old in 20 years. You could look
20
older.
years, I'll be 60.
Yeah.
You see me? Oh, see me getting hit by a meteorite?
I think you'll be in a tunnel somewhere. Dean.
Really?
Yeah.
Surviving.
Maybe it's the old gut locker.
No, it won't. It could destroy half the world.
Half.
Like half.
What about Canada? How we
Yes.
do it? Where's the best place to be in 20 years? Let's just get to the end of it here.
Okay, now Canada, just the only problem I see with Canada is the Rocky Mountains and the Great Lakes.
Well, guess where we are?
Great Lakes.
Great Lakes.
And maybe the prairies.
Yeah, but not on the 21st for sure.
No.
Nobody has to get scared.
30 years, 40 years, maybe?
Yeah, I
You
could
think
add
it's
another
40?
10. Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
I told you,
Okay.
I'm not a rocket
Okay.
scientist. You
No.
gotta,
Wow.
I think I've been offered a job at NASA.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Someone offered you a job at NASA?
No, it's NASA.
Oh, NASA.
In the Bahamas.
In the Bahamas.
As a rub and tugger.
Exactly.
Bored, lonely, hard up. Use your free hand and follow the boys on Twitter.
At D. Blundell Show.
The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1.
The Edge.
Psychic Nikki's here. Good morning, Nikki.
Good morning, Dean.
Getting a lot of emails from people.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Listen to your show. Tell Psychic Nikki. I'm reading a book now that says that it's called Near Earth Asteroids, showing the closest miss ever occurred in February. The website also says increasing amount of activity around the Earth within the past few years. I bet you would trip out a lot of listeners.
Right? That's right.
And then someone says, reading Deep Future by Kurt Stager. states there's no meteorite in our galaxy large enough to wipe out the entire human population. However, that's not what Nikki said. She said most of us.
Yeah, I said half the world. Like, not all of it. It may destroy, like the dinosaurs. Remember it destroyed dinosaurs?
I don't remember that.
You don't?
Because that was 20 million years ago.
Right, yeah. But listen, and there's going to be more.
Remember that?
Yeah, kind of.
That was a bad day. Super 8 of it, I think. A Polaroid.
Oh, that sounds like Jimmy Stewart.
You're kidding.
Now, there's going to be more Frankenstorms. There's going to be superstorms like Sandy, more of them, all over the world. Now, I just told you that Hawaii, there's a huge volcano there. There's going to be a huge storm, and it's going to wipe out Honolulu.
Yeah, you said the whole thing's going to be gone.
Whole thing's going to gone in the Pacific. That's it.
You said, and let me ask you this: the meteorites you see hitting the Earth, could there be chunks of rock that are flying around the sky from super volcanoes exploding?
Which brings me to my next prediction, which there's going to be space dust.
Yeah.
And it's going to give people temporary amnesia. Or Alzheimer's.
Okay.
Just temporary.
So it's basically a pass to do whatever you want then.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to walk over there. I'm going to motorboat you, Adge, and say, space dust.
The rocks.
Right.
Where am I?
And
what was I doing?
And there's going to be a shortage of food all over the world.
Yeah.
So people are going to start to eat bugs and worms.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, they serve that at Boston Pizza.
Really?
Not on purpose.
Bugs and cheese.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah. It's
Oh.
a no, it's like a little pasta butt. No, I'm not saying the food's bad. I'm saying food's great. Have you not had the pierogi pizza at Boston
It's
Pizza?
good.
You
It's all
haven't
good.
lived. No, they do bugs and cheese at Boston Pizza. It's
Really?
a pasta that look like bugs, and then it's like macaroni and cheese.
Oh, okay.
These are real bugs, though.
Oh.
Real bugs. Yeah.
Not everybody's going to Boston Pizza. It's too bad. That's a great place.
I like Boston pizza. It's good.
Yep.
But I like the pizza in Italy better.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this space dust. Yeah. Now, there's going to be a super coffee bean which cures all illnesses coming out of toxins and volcanic
Oh,
eruption.
really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good thing then, isn't it?
Now, also, this is bad. There's going to be a one-day stock market crash worldwide. Like, all the stock markets will close.
You're kidding?
Yeah, in the world because of tragedy. And I do see Adam Levine's going to have a bad car accident.
Good.
I like
We went from the stock market
to Adam Levine.
I love Adam. No, I love
He's
Adam.
very important.
That's why they closed down.
Yeah, too bad that accident
Tragedy.
happened about a year ago.
He had an accident?
You just said he's going to get in
No,
an
I
accident.
said he's going to get into
Well,
an
I'm saying it's too bad it already didn't happen.
Oh, okay.
Then we
like
wouldn't have
him.
to listen to that payphone song ever again.
I like Maroon 5.
I'm at a payphone watching some balls.
Now, there's going to be mass suicides. I don't like that. Like Jonestown was before.
You know why? Because
On
they're going to do
Doomsday.
that whole, the world's going to end, so
Yeah.
a bunch of crazy people are going to... Well, yeah, let nature take its
I
course.
say
If you're going to
I'm
be
all
taken
for
out
it.
by a 1,000-foot tsunami, so be it.
Yeah.
Don't beat the tsunami to it.
Right.
Yeah.
More jobs.
And there's going to be a bad terrorist attack near the Empire State Building. I keep on seeing it. Now, I dreamt that a plane went right into it,
Oh, you're kidding?
into the Empire State
Like
Building.
accident or on purpose?
Probably on purpose, because there's going to be terrorist attacks, too.
Again.
Yeah. They're going to find an island in the Pacific with giant people.
Really?
They're all giant.
Like,
Huge.
yeah, I've heard about that. They're called Sumerians. We were talking about it this morning.
Yeah.
The giant people. Yeah, but
Giant, like 20-foot people.
that's not true. There's no 20-foot people.
Dean, there's 20-foot people on an island in the Pacific somewhere.
Is this where they're going to find all those giant bugs?
Probably.
Oh,
in
it's like
Costa
Gulliver's
Rica.
Travels.
It is.
No, but Gulliver's Travels weren't they little people? Dwarfs?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Gulliver, never mind.
Oh, okay. But I see these giant people taking over part of the world anyway, or the South
We would be
Pacific.
the Lilliputians, and the 20-foot people would be the Gullivers.
Right. And I still see the giant wave in Lake Ontario here.
You don't even know what I said, did you? Lilliputians.
Little Putians?
No, not little Putians.
What's a Putian?
Let's keep.
What is that?
What's a what?
A Putian?
It's
Now
someone
this-
from Lilliput.
Now, there's going to be diseased camels all over the world.
Yep.
Okay? And it's going to be bad.
You sure you're not talking about diseased camel toes?
No.
That exists.
They're going to have a form of leprosy.
Blue waffle.
Camels.
You seen the blue waffle?
No, I've never seen the blue waffle.
Oh, dude, we got to show you. Hang on. Just take a break from your predictions. Yeah, I'm going to show you the blue waffle.
Blue waffle.
Mm-hmm. Come here.
Is that bluewaffle.com?
I'm coming.
I don't know. I can't believe you haven't seen the blue waffle.
Never
ad.
seen the blue waffle.
No, it's interesting if you like breakfast.
You're good.
Oh my God. What's wrong, Dad? Is that real?
That's
real. Is that real?
That's real.
Is it a waffle you eat? With syrup?
Only if she's the last person on earth.
Oh, my eyes.
That's a real one, yeah.
How'd that happen?
She loved a lot of unclean men, I think.
She did. It blew up.
Ooh.
It's hard to explain, isn't it?
It's
a female organ. It's
yeah.
You know when have you ever seen those videos of horses that are badly abused and they've got sores and matted hair and their body, like the sores, they've got things coming.
Yeah.
Like that plus crap.
Yeah. What he said.
Because it's close to the. Have you in your life?
Never in my life. And I just saw 2 seconds of that and I had to leave.
I know.
It's blue.
It's a waffle.
It's
not healthy.
No.
She needs antibiotics. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Nikki.
More than antibiotics.
Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Here, come here.
Dean.
Come over.
Really?
Yeah, come look at the blue waffle.
Come over.
I think you'll like it.
Yeah. Now gather around, everybody. It's Christmas.
There you go. I'm not going to look because I can't.
You didn't see that coming, did you? Yeah.
It's so bad.
What?
Space waffle.
That's not a space waffle.
Oh, God.
That's not real. Is that really real?
That's real.
Oh, my God.
The other day, Nikki was wearing a dress. She crossed her legs. Boom, took a picture. Bang.
Did you?
Oh, thanks a lot, Dean. That's not me. My waffle is clean.
Psychic waffle. Oh, no.
Because I wear a muff.
The Dean Blundell Show, 102.1 The Edge.